So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage for kill batty boy and Catholic praise. Tatter the lace, buckle the base, chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game, rackle him teeth. Man stand firm pan battlefield, all when them shackle with feet. All when death look certain, all when nothing no sweet, when you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children, you them forget dirt. Politician divide the people, with them remedial roadworks, which farm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth, me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now they get to you lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns them over the years? Breaking news over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and dominant firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, Twitter, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. UPK the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and dominant firm. So you know, sister, this whole system you need for change.
Yeah. To all who see the evil.
Like nothing evil, nothing to blood clot.
Yeah. And they ain't say nothing about it.
ISUPK. Now the apocalypse rage for kill batty boy and Catholic praise. Tatter the lace, buckle the base, chop it up, wrap it up, buckle the game, rackle him teeth. Man stand firm pan battlefield, all when them shackle with feet. All when death look certain, all when nothing no sweet, when you accept the fate. But you have some rasta boy when neglect black woman and child and a fuck white girl. You have some pastor boy where you molest the little children, you them forget dirt. Politician divide the people, with them remedial roadworks, which farm a band that a dead man turf. And when me grow that a help on earth, me see M1 burst, head back burst. Now they get to you lay dead pan turf. When mama cry, nobody hear. Who bring in the guns them over the years? Breaking news over the year. Millions missing but nobody there to give a count. Nobody never did a count. So brother and Nancy just come full up in my account. Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and dominant firm.
Living with the flies on the roach. My youth better watch your approach. Careful how you talk to me. On Facebook, Twitter, I'm in the mind where you post. Shout it out from coast to coast. UPK the truth till my voice get hoarse. Saving the lives of our people, waking them up, teaching the ancient scrolls. Gather together yourselves, every one of the 12. Tired of living in hell. 2 million we locked up in cells. What the fuck is that smell? Our babies in cages. This shit is outrageous. They stole our land, deporting our brothers, our kids with no fathers. UPK, we got the plan. Fuck all the demagogues, their crimes and treachery. Teaching my people these heresies. Who built America? You spilled the blood of my family. Got them slavery. While you shake hands with the enemies, all people destroyed out here. Tax checks, welfare, shit. I smell that weed in the air.
Me no give a fuck how much blood clot money you a earn. Man still want Babylon burn. You a so our turn for rule pan earth. Most time me a biggest send damage and curse. Pan the oppressor, famine and bombing and worse. Feed some maggot and worm. While them pussy they lock up them church. One west stay solid and dominant firm.
Yeah. UPK shit, man, One West. Hey. I'm a UPK nigga, I'm stuck in my ways. That's on them, letting cowards fill up they ranks. Goddamn, lost tribes got them following waves. Loyalty a lifestyle, nigga, I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm a saint, no New Orleans, it's going up. Next spot, we at the B&B. I'm turned up, I'll pull up in the SRT. Burning rubber, hey, UPK shit. Look, met her at the club, told her pull up to the lobby. She know I'm in the coat, we're all black, no Illuminati. This my other half shit, I can't move without it. These my motherfucking brothers, yeah, what I'm gonna do without them, yeah. If it's beef, I can't wait to sink my teeth in. Niggas going overboard, they off the deep end. Why you tripping off that hoe? That's some weak shit. Told him put me in the game cause I love defense. Yeah, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, hey, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Yeah, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, hey, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, and she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, I ain't gotta settle, I got options, ma. No, I stand on business, my name not Tazar. I'll pop you with this pocket rock. Feed a nigga shells like a taco truck. Hey, this bitch got sound effects, it go pew pew pew. I ain't tripping on no drink, got bottles in a room. I'm in Durham, North Carolina, bitch, it's 12 a.m. Look at them, they ain't none of us and we ain't them. I told him put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, hey, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, hey, she say she find me interesting. Yeah, want me to call, put me in the game, coach. Fuck you thought, hey, he let his colors fly. He ain't cut, we cut him off. Hey, bounce out, let my fringes swing. Yeah, I'm a dog, hey, she say she find me interesting. Want me to call, yeah. UPK shit, man, you already know what it is. It's the 55th annual Passover, man, turn up. We gon' do this shit the UPK way, not the other way. You hear me? Yeah.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're One West. They're One West. They're One West. They're
Let's get right to it, dog. You know it's raw. Well, let me catch you if you're showing off. They wanted to get you, I hold it off. Thought he was solid, but told it off. Running the field with the underdogs. Don't wanna get involved. I can admit it, I know what it's time and I'm tripping, I got every group. Niggas a fumble a bag, I get to the cash fast, gotta salute. I've been a hustler, look how I'm coming up. You running your mouth, better run it up. I'm running this shit like a big dog. Living my movie, they pissed off. Pushing the law cause we in charge. They gon' play this in the synagogues. How do I feel? I'm feeling great. Bigger the problem, the bigger the plate. Making my move, that shit gotta wait. Ahead of my time, keep it in line. Put on their face, I just learned to keep it all to myself. Wait, a couple of niggas that hang with me that'll bang for me. If I'm doing bad, never change on me.
We the salt of the earth. We the motherfucking underdogs. We underestimated. You understand what I'm saying?
I got tunnel vision. There's a bunch of ways I'm gonna get it. It's my way or the highway if you ain't fucking with it. Do what I say or go about your fucking business and take this money with you. I ain't dealing with no fucking children if they not my own. Born by myself, I'ma die alone. These bitches catch my wave and more just hopping on. They hear what I make, it starts to turn them on. I think it's sorcery, the way they ride the bone. The black magic stick, they stopping by my home when I'm not even home. I'd rather be alone so I can conquer shit and I can see it wrong. I just keep popping shit cause I won't be here long. I'm hopping on the road and get my diesel on. She wanna drop it low and get her eagle on. My new bitch bad as fuck, she look like me alone. I came up from the dirt, was born right under y'all. And just like out of wine, said I just want to ball. These niggas seasonal, I watch them leave and fall. The last gon' finish first, cause we some underdogs.
They say the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Nigga, we gon' rule this kingdom, nigga. This one West. Talk to 'em.
Ride to the sunset, slide to the moon for a boss all said ghetto, then I got him, that's my doggy dog. Don't bark, gotta mean bite, we them underdogs. Off the wire, 5 yards, I'm pressing all of y'all. 9 niggas up like I'm director from a casting call. I don't give a fuck, you want beef, neck to all of y'all. UPK priest, lace up boost, then it's time to ball. The clip name Wendy, all these shells, I'ma let them fall. Niggas claim they better than like who they think they better than. One West soldier, best believe we got that medal in. Last name Cannon, cause I still got them drummers in. Kept I set that trap to hell, yeah, I'ma let them know. Underdogs, you niggas tripping. We'll be popping on you sniffing. Real crafty with that smithing. Locked in on the mission. Rocking all out. Who to take the hop out? You be bitching. Cotton crew time. Now the Glock. Put your nigga.
Every dog has his day.
Okay. Homie, I've been...
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and a brother or a sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Why are you? Don't mean I can't find you. It means like who is this nigga, man? Like, where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham wa Aidya Yahau. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al when it's joined with something means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's brothers. Right.
If we have more brothers hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz, his name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what that afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
With me, had printers on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Off my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow.
Niggas looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rubber.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like petty poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's my enemy. A little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it'll never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the best. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK bad man, I pin to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been the showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that One West up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximum. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it'll never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.
Really serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who's knowing it with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in a cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging. My sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a child. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ice agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. There's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge.
Okay. Shalom. Give me a 1 or a con. Give me a 1 or a con if you can hear me in the chat. Big up to everyone in the ISUPK. Big up to all my Israelite brothers, you know what I mean? Everybody, black, Hispanic, Native Indian. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Kamalab and Yamyan, Ahawabar, Nakapaya, One West, Barakia Allah, Kalabaf. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe. We got class tomorrow at Maidstone Road, the Caribbean Center, Leicester, LE20UA. Also, 12 o'clock, right by the clock tower in Leicester, 12 o'clock sharp, noon. We're going to have camp in Leicester, man. Boots on the ground, man. If you want to come to the camp, you know, when you come against the camp or, you know, you got a question or anything, or you want to support the camp, that's where we're going to be, man. 12 o'clock, noon, outside the clock tower in the city center as well, man, if you want to see a powerful camp. Also, Salaka, the classes at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 7 to 9. Monday being the law class, Wednesday being the history class, Thursday being the scripture breakdown class, 7 to 9. Make sure you come down to 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Also, contact the school on 079 607 46784. Like, share, subscribe to all ISUPK UK social media platforms, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, Periscope, all them things there on all of them. Anything you want to bring out, Dungabar?
Listen, come on down tomorrow, man. We want all the smoke tomorrow, man.
That's right.
Come on down. You can get deprogrammed. You can learn stuff you've never been taught before. You're gonna be out there in Leicester by the clock tower, 12 p.m. sharp. Come on down, man. Also, after that, we have class in the Caribbean Center. So we have class at 5 p.m. tomorrow, LE20UA. So come on down to the camp and then join us in the class also. So yeah, we got a busy day tomorrow. Okay, you.
Could it be a mad one, man? Make sure you come down, man. Make sure you support the camp. You know what I mean? Make sure you pay your tithes. Make sure you ask your questions. Make sure you learn, man. Let's get into a few things that's happening in the black community, man. First thing first, Dungabar, they're saying that Caribbean kids ain't learning, man. They're saying that it's a Caribbean thing because the Africans are doing good. They're saying even the mixed kids, they're saying the mixed kids that are mixed with African are fine. But when you mix with Caribbean settlement, right, man? I'm gonna play the video for you right now. So luck, yeah.
UK. Can we talk about our kids' reading and writing performance results? Because what's going on in the last round of SAT, out of all of the ethnic minorities, if you take away Gypsy, Romers and Travellers, guess which kids were least likely to meet the expected standard for reading and writing by the time they were 10 and 11? Black Caribbean kids. And out of all mixed heritage kids, guess which kids were least likely to meet the expected standards for reading and writing by the time they were 10 and 11? White and Black Caribbean mixed kids. Why? Obviously, SATs are not the be-all and end-all, but what we learn in our formative years set us up for the rest of our lives. So what's going on? Is it because our kids are not able to meet the expected standards? Is it because we're not doing enough? What's going on, people? We need to sort this out.
And this is the issue. It's not that we're dumb. It's saying black people are the most smartest people on the face of the earth, man. There's a black woman that created open heart surgery. A black man invented a light bulb. You know what I mean? Look at a book called The Black Inventors, man. Nearly everything you see today is made by black people. It's not that black people are dumb. The reason why we're not getting the high results is why? It's oppression, man. That's the reason why all the other nations, they're not oppressed. They got their father in the house. They got money coming in. The father got time to teach him about life and how serious homework is, man. You got time to sit down and do homework with him. How are you meant to get good grades when your mom's working 4 or 5 jobs, man? And you only see her from 7 till midnight. Why? Because she's cooking your food to do the whole day again. She's struggling to buy your school uniform, man. Working 3, 4, 5 jobs, man. Dad's not in the house. Why? Because the oppressor tells the black woman to kick the black man out of the house, man. So you already got a bad start. The last thing on your mind is SATs. The last thing on your mind is test results, man. You're trying to survive. You're trying to eat. You're trying to keep food on the table, man. You know what I mean? You got the streets are raising us, all because of oppression. The thing the white man puts drugs in our neighborhoods, man, guns in our communities, man. So we're busy fighting and selling drugs and trying to survive. So of course our test results are low, but make no mistake, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. It's not because you're dumb, man. It's not because you're not clever, man. We're the most cleverest people on the face of the earth, man. The most clever. I've seen great inventions come from countries where black people are, which are poor. Ain't no one more creative than black people. The reason why our results get so good is because of oppression. And it's no fault of our own, man. We've been oppressed. The nation of people that make sure we get these low results. So by the time we're 18 now, we're working at McDonald's or we're stealing or selling drugs. Why? So then they can put us in jail and they can fund their system, man. They want us to have low results so that we could end up busting guns or selling drugs and they could put us in prison. And by us going in prison, guess what we do? We help employ prison wardens, man. Help employ drug workers. Help employ lawyers. Help employ police. It's no fault of your own black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. These things are purposely done to keep you down, man. Now, what you're supposed to do as a black woman, don't kick the black man out of the house, man. Don't kick him out of the house. Keep him in the house, man. Any problems you have, you can iron it out, man. You open your legs to him, too late. If it's good enough for you to open your legs with him, then it's good enough to stay with, man. I don't care how much he gets on your nerves, man. I don't care how much your friends call him a scrub, man. You stay with him, man. And you stay with him, why? Not just because that's the problem. Black women don't want to stay with a man because it's all about me. We're selfish, man. Think about them kids, man. When you leave a black man, it's not just you and them kids. It's not like when you leave a black man, it's not just about you. You're thinking about me. I'm gonna leave this black man because I'm not happy. You're destroying them kids too, man. Them kids that had a dad in the house every day no longer have a dad. They only see him on weekends. Them kids that used to get good results because their dad would help them out with their homework. Now they're performing poorly in school. Start thinking about yourself, man. Think about them kids also for a change, man. Not just yourself. Like, well, I'm not in love no more. I'm not attracted to him no more. He don't, make me feel warm inside no more. Forget yourself for a change, man. Think about them kids, man. That's why a lot of us destroy why our parents are selfish, man. Slakia, you.
What she said, it's nothing new. Black people were this out in like the 50s and the 60s. That's why they had them things called SEN schools. They used to send Caribbean kids to special educational needs schools. Why? Because they worked out a system where Caribbean kids don't learn the same as how other kids learn. And you'll find in schools today, it's the same. Think about it. If most of your teachers is white and you're black and they're teaching you, then you're not going to want to learn. So you're not going to want to learn because your teachers, the way they teach ain't geared towards black people. Hold on. Let me find the video of, hold on. So now if we sin, more teachers like us then we could identify with them and they could make it interesting. Who wants to listen to some Edomite teaching anything? It sounds boring. Hold on. Hold on, bear with me. So now, if hold on, wait a minute. Is it working? Hold on. So now, if we had black teachers, then we would learn a lot more. Like, say, for instance, now, if this right here was my science teacher, I'd have been a scientist.
Intended for educational and informational purposes only. Please don't try this at home. This is nitrous dioxide. It's classified as a Class C drug in the United Kingdom. It's used in cars to make them go bare faster than that, and as a sedative and pain reliever in medicine and dentistry. Inhaling nitrous oxide is extremely dangerous, as it causes oxygen deprivation in the brain, which can lead to permanent brain cell death. Nitrous oxide is an oxidizer, which means it provides oxygen for chemical reactions to take place. Now, oxygen is needed for combustion, which is why nitrous oxide is able to relight this glowing splint. Now, inside the human body, nitrous oxide disables vitamin B.
Speaking like a black. Let me try this one. Hold on. Let me try this one.
Alright, boom. Man's got one human gel dummy there and some sodium and potassium in it. And we're going to inject them into the dummy and see what I go on, fam. So first, we're going to chop up the sodium and potassium into some little pieces in it. Then after that, we've got to slap some mineral oil on top to stop it from reacting and that. Now, sodium and potassium are alkali metals, so they're already bare reactive. Car, obviously, they've only got one electron on their outer shell, innit? But when you mix them together, yeah, they turn into a liquid metal. And
so now, if we had teachers like that, we would be more willing to learn. Because now we can see ourselves and identify with certain things. Imagine you go in the class and the teacher's like, so boom, open your page 2. We'll identify with that. That's something we can identify with. But when you got white teachers, we can't identify with them. And this is why more black people this is what it is. To help the black community, this is what we need. More teachers and less nail techs, man. What the fuck we need a nail tech for Salakia? We need a nail tech for. Listen, man. We need more teachers, man, in these places. Because now, if we have more black teachers in these places, what will happen? They can teach these black kids so they ain't reading at a basic level. That's what we need. We need more black teachers. We need more black teachers that put more time into black kids, and then that will work. Now, if you're in a school where all your teachers are white and they just focus on the white kids, of course, you're not going to be able to read. Of course, you're not going to be able to identify with the teacher because you're in class, you're bored, and it's not fun. While it is, we like a practical people. So certain things when the teacher's just reading the book all day, we get bored, and it's not because we're dumb. It's just because the teacher's boring and their teaching technique ain't geared towards black people learning. Now, if we had teachers like, hold on, let me go back to it. Now, if we had teachers like Manny the scientist or whatever.
And obviously, liquid metals have a larger surface area to volume ratio than the solid ones, innit? This means that more of the metal is exposed, so they react much faster in that, fam. So obviously, we made the little liquid.
Imagine you got the teacher saying fam in the classroom. We will learn some shit in the classroom, man. Listen, to Edomites, this is crazy, but to us, this will help us learn. This right here would teach us better than any Edomite science teacher will teach us.
That's
now,
right.
to the rest of the world, they'll say this ain't proper English. But I guarantee you, many more of us will become scientists, man. Let me see.
Liquid metal thing, so we're going to pick it up with a little syringe.
So he goes, this liquid metal thing, so I'm going to pick it up with a little syringe. Listen, man, if we had teachers like this, black kids would learn a lot more.
Syringe, then we're going to slap it into the dummy and see what I go on, fam.
See, he goes, we're going to slap it into the dummy and we're going to see what I go on. Listen, understand this. Now, you see how they say we don't learn. Now, if you put an Edomite in this class, he won't learn. This is our culture, man. This is how we talk. Now, of course, we're not going to learn if we don't speak like you. We don't live like you. We don't look like you. Now, when you let us speak how we want to speak and learn how we want to learn, we'll learn a lot, man. What we need is,
you know what I'm saying? All right, boom. Man decided to inject it into the eyes, innit? And I can't lie, yeah, at first, not much was really happening. Do you know what I'm saying, fam? But then man's eyes started to turn bare black and that, like he got boxed in the eyes, fam.
See, that's what I'm saying. There's things where people remember. You see, when it comes to science, we'll remember, all right, then, but if you pull it there, you remember certain words like, yo, it looks like you got a black eye. That will stick with you. All right, don't do that because you relate to it. Certain black, let me stop sharing it now. But certain black terms, we would be able to relate to. But we in a class full of Edomites and the terms that they use, we can't relate to it, so we don't retain the information, and that's the problem. What we need is more black teachers, and less drug dealers, and less women swinging from poles, and less people taking drugs and all of those things. Now, if you care about black kids' education, then maybe we need more of our own people to get into education, or this is what we need: a separate school. That would be the solution. It's a separate school.
right.
Well, this is what we'll do. We'll have a separate school, and on sports days, we'll compete against white schools. That's what we'll do. I mean, we know how that will go. When it comes to quizzes and IQ, we'll compete against white schools once we have an all-black school, but they will never allow us to do that. Why? Because they know then they ain't going to have no jobs in the future, because they know we're going to take everything, man. They know we're going to be so learned, so skilled, we're going to take everything. So, yep, they need us to throw our education away. And that was part of what they done in the 60s. Got black people to throw their education away. And they said, you know why? Because we want them to have the most base job ever. And that's why so much black people was cleaners. They didn't let them finish school, or they put them in a special educational needs school, knowing that, all right, then, these people are just living, and that's all they wanted us to do was just live. So outside of living, that's all they wanted us to do. They didn't want us to have riches, have wealth, retire a life of enjoyment. They wanted you to just live and work a very basic job. And you'll find that that's what happened with a lot of our people. There's a whole book on it. So like some black teachers in the 60s came together, and they all wrote a book on it. I believe it might be called The Caribbean Special Educational Needs Child. Like you.
Damn. That's crazy, man. I like what you said. Our people are scared of segregation. Why? Because we're Christian and we want to be next to our oppressors and be one with him. When segregation is what we need, that will actually help us. We're the black school where black kids can relate and black kids can learn. Our kids will have better test scores. But you're getting some white teacher who don't live in the ghetto you're from. Imagine this Dunga bar. Mostly teachers are from nice posh areas, man. They can't even relate to you. And they're white as well, can't relate to you. And that's what black people want. Want to go to the white schools, and really, you can learn from your own, who can relate to you, that will give you more time because he knows how hard it is. But again, man, the way the system is, it's just rough, man. It's a shame. It's not that, listen, black people are not dumb. They say that we got low IQs or whatever. That's a lie, man. History don't lie. History tells you that what all the greatest inventions black people made. In fact, I'm gonna pull some black inventions, man. Let me get some black inventions, man.
Yeah, you find that black people invented near enough everything, man. And then what they do is they take your name. What they do is they take black people's names off the invention. So you'll think, oh, a white man came up with it. Whereas when you do the history, you'll realize it came from black people, man. Down to some of the great music you hear, the great music you hear that you hear white people singing, that music came from black people. But what? Black people couldn't afford studio time, man. You couldn't afford studio time. If you've ever listened to any old songs from black people, you can barely hear. Have you noticed the beat's always louder than the music? The beat's louder than the music. It sounds terrible because they couldn't afford the studio. So what would happen is a white man that could afford the studio, he would remake the song, and that's the version that you would think is the original, man. And they always do that. They steal everything. So okay,
Let's look at this, man. Said what? Benjamin Banneker created the clock. James Fortin, sail handling innovator, seed planting, light bulb. Who else? The shoe lasting machine, tobacco press, light bulb, traffic light, suitcase, peanut butter. You know, and this goes on, man. And what you realize, a lot of black, the gas mask, potato chips, or as we call crisps in the UK, and a lot of black people, because we were slaves, they couldn't claim it, man. So the slave master took the credit for it, man. We were the ones doing the work, so we're the ones that came up with these things, man. Open heart surgery by a black woman, gas mask, the mailbox, blood bank, the ironing board, home security system. Listen, man, everything here, the name of who did it, what year it came out, is all here. I'm not making these things up, man. Black men don't have low IQs, man. The free light, the refrigeration, elevator doors, the microphone, super soaker, which is a water gun, tissue holder, peanut butter, the clothes dryer, gear shift, dustpan, folding chairs, lawnmower, ice cream scoop. Listen, man, don't tell me black people at low IQs, man. We're the smartest people on the face of the earth, man. The problem is oppression, and there's things put in place that keeps us low, that makes sure that we don't learn, man. That's the thing, man. Don't tell me that black people are silly and we got no brains. That's a lie, man. History shows you that we're the most greatest people on the face of the earth, man. So luck, yeah. Who could make these inventions while being in slavery? When you read about the white man making a steam engine, yeah, when you're rich, of course you can make a steam engine. When you got money, of course you can invest your money into this and stuff. But imagine when you're on a slave cotton field, man, making these inventions, man. That shows how great we are. Imagine being poor, don't have a pan to piss in, broke, and you're coming up with inventions like the light bulb, man. That's how great black people are. When you read about James Watt and all them inventors that invented what steam trains and whatnot, they were rich. When you're rich, you got money to try and test things, man. You got disposable money to try and test things. We invented open heart surgery, man, whilst we were broke, whilst being on the cotton field, whilst being on the cane field, man. So lucky are you. Let me get the next one. But don't about what you saying about the movie Straw, man?
Why?
Wait. Has everyone watched it? I don't want to spoil it, you know. I know Taz not out telling about she ain't watched it yet, man. Let's see if everyone watched it. We're gonna drop some spoilers out here.
Everybody knows you got till Friday to watch the films, man. Friday is the day we spoil it for you. Everybody knows you got till Friday to catch up, man. Yeah.
From what I'm seeing, I watched it. It's a decent show still, but everyone saying Tyler Perry and is regular dramatic bullshit, which is true. Hella dramatic, man. Like the movie could never happen in real life, but you know sometimes you gotta watch the film. You gotta watch the film and enjoy it for what it is, man. Mad dramatic though, fucking hell. But so you know you can't take everything serious. But yo, the movie was sad, man. Yo, it's cold, man. Yo, it shows that black people go for some things, man. This woman lost their baby and was hallucinating, thinking her baby's still about, man. It's rough getting there. And it's mad because when you're watching these movies, as a white man, you watch these movies, you feel, oh, this is entertaining. Oh, it's a shame that is. Little do you know that this is reality for our people, man. Our people actually get thrown out on the street. Landlords actually evict our people, man. Our people actually have a dickhead boss that, you know, is watching it every time you come in late, man. Our people actually are relying on that last check. The white man will say, you know what, effing job. You know, you know what oppressors walk out of jobs. So you know what, effing job. Not black people, man. We need that job, man. We need it, man. Sometimes we leave jobs out of pride, and when we go home, we're thinking, shit, man, I need that job, man. That's the life we live. For some, man, it's you know, it's entertainment and it sounds good, but for a lot of our people, not even some, that's real life, man. That's how we live. So luck, yeah.
Listen, that right there, and it's rough. Imagine, according to the film, like her daughter passed away, and she just had to get on with life because the bills don't stop. No mercy from the landlord, no mercy from her boss, and that's actually black people's life to some degree.
That's right.
Like, listen, if you while it is black people's life, is especially like certain places, like there's older women, like they'll lose their sons to gang violence, and the world don't care. Everyone's insensitive to it, and to what she was going through, everyone was just insensitive towards her. And imagine she's trying to go on so much that she lost her mind, and then her mama to say, "Oh, you know, she died last night," and then everyone's playing along. Like she's obviously she's hallucinating, and the whole world's just acting like, I can't explain. The women in the bank, no one would break it to her. Like everyone felt sorry for her. Everyone knew, but no one could say it to her. Like, yo, you know, because they see she's lost her mind, and that's black people's life. Like even when you walk up and down the street and see who's near enough number one in mental health, black people, man. You'll see, like in that movie, how in the beginning it showed her with her daughter, but her daughter wasn't really with her. That's what people who have mental health see. They actually think someone's next to them. They actually think someone's next to them, and they're speaking to someone, and that's the life that we live. What I learned from that is, if you need the help, man, seek the help.
That's right.
That's what you do. Because if you don't seek the help, things can go left real quick. In that movie, things went left real quick, man. If you need the help, seek the help. Sometimes this is what you got to do. You got to find someone you trust, and they'll say to you, "Nah, what you're seeing is not there." Sometimes, if you know you suffer with mental health, this is what you have to do. You need to find someone who you know, all right, then, this person's got my best interest at heart. and then they would tell you like, yo, just trust me. We're gonna get you help. Your mind's not right. They need to find someone they can trust. They might listen to that person, but for the most part, people listen to that demon in their head, telling them, "Oh, do this and do that." But back to that story, it lets you know that how one person's bad day can affect somebody else, man. Because in the movie, she killed the boss. I get it was treating her like shit, but damn, he don't deserve to die. So it lets you know someone's bad day can ruin somebody else's. Speaking of that, there was a madman in Aston actually stabbing people with a machete yesterday. He had mental health. He's climbing on the roof. He's throwing the roof at the police. And listen, man, if you got mental health, go get the help. So lucky.
It's mad because not only is mental health big in our community, it's common. Like you're watching the movie thinking, oh, this happened to some people. Not some people. Happens to a lot of our people, man. A lot of our people. How people gotta bury their sons, man, to gang violence, and life goes on. Gotta go back to work. Common in our community, man. It's a shame, man. You know what I mean? People see it as a movie, but it's real. And not only is it real, it's common as well amongst black women all over the globe, man. Black women bury their kids. Why? Because our kids go to the streets, man. And life don't stop. You gotta bury your kids and look after your other kids. Bury your kids and still go to slave. It's a shame, man. You know what I mean? But boy. Speaking of Aston, you said that somebody was shooting at Aston here, and a man used him as a human shield. You seen that?
That shit was. It's not funny, but that shit was funny. So lucky.
Well, I gotta show you that. So
it's not funny, but it's funny at the same time.
And grabbing a passerby to stop a gunman firing at him during disorder in Aston. Keela Mathy was caught on camera recklessly firing a gun while a fight broke out at a junction of Witton Road and Endicott Road, despite pedestrians walking around. Yellow flashes can be seen and loud bangs heard as he shoots outside takeaways and businesses during the evening of October 12th last year. Chillingly, Lamathy's target grabs an innocent passerby and uses his body as a human shield in an attempt to stop him from firing at him. The member of the public wrestled.
Damn. You listen down about these. The way the world is right now, man, you don't be on the road late, man. Once upon a time, your parents say to you, listen, to stay out of trouble. But now, even if you're staying out of trouble, a man can use you as a human shield. Even if you're not even involved, you're walking, a man could grab you and use you as a human shield. Boy, in 2025, what I tell everybody is, don't be on the road late, man. Even that ain't good enough, because this shit could happen in the morning. I say, go to your slavery, come to class. At certain hours of the night, listen, get in the house, man. You're minding your own business. Your fight breaks out, everyone's shooting, and you could be that human shield, man. So luck, yeah.
Shit, I can't even be mad at him. That's some fast thinking right there. Imagine you there's no barrier in between, so it's not like you can get behind the car, so you grab the closest person to you. That's some quick thinking, that is, and I can't be mad at him. The reason why is because he ain't got no loyalties to the human shield that he's holding. He don't know that, man. He's just trying to save his own life. But damn, whatever you've got going on, man, don't involve people in your problems. Imagine you grab a man and the man gets shot that was minding his business. Imagine a man's going from A to B and he grabs you and uses you as a human shield. That shit right there is crazy, but it's some fast thinking. When the shooter saw that, he didn't shoot, right? Or did he?
I don't know. You're not gonna look into it. But I know what I do know is what I can see is the man grabbing him, trying to hold him.
Imagine that you're minding your business and someone grabs you and puts you in the way. Basically, what he's trying to say is, you can die, but I can't. Listen, man, why must I die for the problems that you started? Well, it is, yeah, I'm not involved in whatever mix-up you I got going on. I'm just walking past. But yeah, be careful out there, man. Be careful, be vigilant. What I would say as well, be careful when you're walking around with headphones on as well. Because there's a lot of people with mental health patrolling the streets and they're attacking people for no reason. So you don't want to get caught because you got headphones on. So yeah, nowadays walking with headphones on is dangerous. Imagine you're walking through. Listen, imagine you're walking through the city with headphones on, and there's violence around you, and you can't hear it because you're too busy listening to whatever nonsense you're listening to. Listen, man. Sometimes you're gonna have to have one AirPod in.
You could be a human shield,
so I can say that again.
You could end up a human shield, man. So
yeah. So sometimes be very wise, or well, very careful when you're walking around with them headphones in. Just know your location and your surroundings. Yes, Lucky, go ahead.
No, sir. Get the next one.
I don't swear very much, especially from when I used to work in kids' TV, but actually being blasphemous is the worst of all swears.
Is it?
For me, it's kind of even worse.
Can you give us an example?
So I wouldn't say for God's sake.
Oh,
you wouldn't even say that.
No, I actually wouldn't. There isn't, if you like, equity across the religions. I happen to be a Christian, and let's say when I was at uni, it was more than acceptable for people to turn up dressed as a priest or a nun, and that's fine. We're all having a laugh and a joke. You change the religion, and all of a sudden, that's totally unacceptable.
So you wouldn't say, "Oh my God," for example?
I wouldn't.
Really? But you could F and blind and all that.
I wouldn't F and blind.
Wow,
but saying the F's and the B's and the C's would be better to me.
I think that's sort of, in words, I don't have an issue.
You see that? That's Christianity at its finest, man. Christianity is all about superstition and don't say this word and put your left foot forward and horseshoes. It's nonsense. Meanwhile, they eat pork, man. This man saying blasphemy is just unacceptable. And you know who thinks blasphemy is? Saying for God's sake. Can you believe that? The Christian church, man, which is known, the Catholic church also, which is known for molesting little children, man. But God forbid you say, for God's sake. The Christian church, which is known for going all over the globe, man, and rape, rob, and murdering people, man. Went to Jamaica, man, and turned them into Christian. Went to parts of Africa and turned them into Christian by raping their women, whipping their backs, forcing them to become Christian. Went to India, man, same thing over there. Went to Australia, killed the Aborigines. Went to Hawaii, man, and killed the people of the Fiji Islands, known Christians. But to them, you can't say for God's sake. That's just wrong, man. You can't say for God's sake. That's blasphemy, man. Meanwhile, there's things that they've done that's worse than saying for God's sake, man. Worse than swearing. He called that blasphemy. That is not blasphemy, man. Blasphemy. The Bible goes, what? Blasphemy is when a man says he's a Jew and is not. That's blasphemy. That's what you need to be concerned about. Not swear words. That's the problem with the Christian church. That's the problem with all religions, man. They worry about small stuff like, we gotta fast. You know what I mean? Don't swear in front of a church. You know, don't do this. Meanwhile, you eat pork, man. Crab, shrimp, and lobster. You celebrate Christmas. You celebrate Easter, man. All these things have pagan origins. That's the things you need to watch out for, man. But, you know, he worried about, you know, saying for God's sake. He couldn't even say it longer, but I said, I would never say for God's sake. I can't say it, man. He said he'd rather say B's and C's and F words before he says that. That's the problem. Christianity has you watching things, thinking that's how you got to be. Meanwhile, you're missing the bigger picture, man. How about you stop eating pork? How about you stop being a homosexual, talking about, well, God loves me no matter what, man? How about you stop putting homosexuals on that choir, man? How about you stop telling a black man's okay to marry a white woman? God don't see color, man. Those are the sins. And the same things with the scribes and Pharisees, man. The scribes and Pharisees were telling people to fast and telling people, you know, to fast and do all these, what else were telling them? They're telling people to wash and get baptized, man, and dunk themselves in water. Meanwhile, they weren't keeping the law. Meanwhile, they killed their own brother, set him up and gave him to the Romans. They weren't keeping the law. And that's the problem with these Christians, man. They think that all these superstitious stuff and not saying this and celebrating Christmas and bring a present at Christmas. But meanwhile, they're breaking the law, man. Celebrating Christmas and Easter and eating crab, pork, shrimp, and lobster. That's breaking the law, not saying for God's sake. So luck you.
And you can tell it's soft and it grew up soft. There's certain words he couldn't even spout it out. He goes, for God's sake, I wouldn't say that. And even they're looking at him like, but the one thing he said that made sense a little bit is you can come to uni dressed as a priest, but when you come as something else, it's disrespectful. I get what he means. Basically saying if you came just as a Muslim and you're not a Muslim, would deem it disrespectful, which I see where it's coming from. Now, obviously, I don't give a damn about Islam and Christianity, but they do have double standards. So what you'll find that is people mock Christians all day, and so they should. Who cares? People mock Christians all day, but then when you try to do the same thing you do to a Christian to a Muslim, the Muslims they want to take your head off, man. Listen, if you ain't Muslim and you go fancy dressed in a kufi and just as Muhammad, listen, the world, all the Muslims want to kill you. Now, if you go to fancy dress party dressed as Jesus No one cares. They'll be like, yeah, nice outfit. So I see what it means with the double standards. But come on, man, saying for God's sake ain't the be all and end all. It's just a figure of speech, man. All it is a figure of speech, and people just use it. People say, "Oh, for God's sake." People say it all day long. Some people, Christians don't like it when people use the word damn. They say you shouldn't use the word damn because you're saying you want people to be damned and damnation. Well, it is you're looking too deep into the word.
Jesus Christ said damned, man.
Word. So
You know what? Jesus Christ said damned, man.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ said what Christ again? He called us snakes and vipers, man. Jesus Christ was cussing, and he goes, "You're gonna be damned into hell, man." Jesus Christ said damned, man. Salakia.
And certain little words to stray away from when really it's not the end of the world. It's just the way people speak. That's all it is. The certain words people use, and it's just the way people speak. But he's been brought up in church where they focus on the wrong things. They focus on the small things and not the big things, man. That's what the Bible says. What does it say about the Pharisees? There's something about the least and letting go the bigger ones or whatever. I'm paraphrasing. I can't remember how it goes.
Leave the big undone. Let me get it.
So that's exactly what Christians do. So they moan about the small things. So what you'll find out is Christians moan about the small things and the big things. Oh, that's no big deal. And they do that every single time. Like big things that they shouldn't be doing, they do it. But then they moan about the small things, like people saying, for God's sake. That's what they do.
I got it. Matthew 23:23. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites.
So Christ said, destruction unto you, scribes and Pharisees, man. That's what Christ said, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees. Christ was going at the religious leaders, and the religious leaders today is your Christians, man. So that's who Christ was battling. So these same people that claim to love Christ is the same people that was against him back then, but now they claim to love him. And what you'll find that is these same Pharisees and Sadducees that claimed to love Moses, they was the same ones that was against Moses when he was alive. So what you'll find that is while these brothers was alive doing the work of God, the people hated them. And then after years passed and people heard their story and their legend and all of those things, those people then claimed that they loved them. They done the same thing with Moses. Listen, when Moses was alive, who loved him? That's what I'm saying. When Moses was alive, who loved him? The people got ready to stone him. But now, lo and behold, years later, the Pharisees say, you think you're sitting in Moses' seat, and now they're bigging up Moses when Christ is there. And now, when Christ is here, who loved him? Nobody. And then now Christ is not here. Now the whole world claims to love him. And now the ISUPK is here. Who loves us? Nobody. Soon the time's going to come where they're going to make out like they loved us. So listen, you'll see. They don't actually love you in real time. That's lucky. Go ahead.
Hypocrites, for you pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law.
That's what they do, man. They do certain small things and omit the weightier matters of the law. And when I say small things, you meant to do all of them. But what they do is they pick the least and do that and won't do the things that they're supposed to do. The weightier matters of the law, like say for instance, they will know all the evil that's going on and nobody speaks about it, man. The amount of people being molested in that church, and he wants to talk about, I won't use the word for God's sake. That's what they do, man. He wants to moan about the little things, but the big things which is going on. Imagine this. He's got this platform right here where he could speak on this platform and say, these white people that are Christians ain't Christian-like because they've been killing black people for years. He wants to talk about not saying for God's sake. That's what he wants to use the platform to do. Imagine this. What is that? Good Morning Britain. Imagine you're on Good Morning Britain. You got a platform in the morning for everyone to watch while they're drinking their coffee and doing whatever they're doing. And you use that platform to talk about nothing. This is the problem, man. They got the wrong people on TV. So lucky you.
Absolutely, man. Little do they know that Paul said what Darby rude in speech. Paul was rude in speech, man. Paul said Darby rude in speech, but not in knowledge. Meaning what? Paul was rude in speech. He used words like that, man. He was rough with his words. He swore sometimes, but you couldn't say he was wrong. He had knowledge, man. What he's doing is saying talking about small stuff, man. That means nothing. Means nothing. What you need to talk about is how the Christian church enslaved black people, man. All of them did. the Catholic Church, the Church of England, all of them had black people in slavery. And don't go about it's mad because whenever you speak about the Christian Church and slavery, they like to make out like it was a few individuals, man. Like it was, nah, man. I'm talking about the heads, man. The Chamberlain, the top man, the vicar, the priest. They okayed slavery. They try to make it like, nah, it was some white individuals, some white sailors that believes in slavery. No, it wasn't, man. It was the top. They got permission from the top, man, from the clergymen, the top man of the church that okayed slavery. That's a problem. That's what needs to be looked into. That's what a man should be researching. A man's worried about, for God's sake. When God ain't even the Most High's name, man. God is just a title. They say, oh, by saying, that's how ignorant they are. By saying God's sake, you're taking God's name in vain. His name ain't God, man. God's a title. Like saying doctor. Doctor ain't the doctor's name. It's his title, man. My son calls me dad. That ain't my name, my title, man. Just like God. God's a title. It's not a man's name. It's not his name. And they're so ignorant. They think, oh, God. He said, God damn. He said, God's sake. He said, for the love of God. He's using God's name in vain. They don't even know, man. They're ignorant, man. That's why they got to come to the ISUPK and learn. Christians are the most ignorant people I've ever come across, Salakia. Most ignorant people I've ever come across in my life. All they know is the blood of Jesus. All they know is the wonderfulness and the gospel, man. They don't know nothing else, man. They don't know how to fix black people. In fact, Christians are racist. Don't even care about black people, man. When black people die, you know what Christians say, don't go about when you talk about black people. Oh, man, you're thinking too small, man. God loves everybody. Basically, what they're saying is, who gives a shit about that? Who gives a shit about black people on coke? Who cares about black people die? Who cares about single parent homes? Who cares about black on black crime, man? That's how Christianity is racist, man. I could never be a Christian, man. So lucky you. But yeah, make sure you come through tomorrow, man. LE20UA 5 till 7. Get your question answered. Come through, man.
We boycott because we are Palestinians. Next time you should get British Airways to bring Gaza Cola.
Gaza Cola, okay.
Can you do that?
I mean, I can try. Whether it happens, I don't know.
You try your best. And that's the only one you have, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So this is a Palestinian on British Airways flight, and the flight attendant gave him offered him some cola, and he said no, because it's made by Jewish people. And I said, look at that, man. Imagine if black people felt the same way about Christianity. Imagine if black people said, listen, man, well, Christian kill black people, so I don't want that Christian church, man. I don't want that Sunday worship. I don't want that Christian cross, man. I don't want your Easter and your Christmas and your bunnies, man. Keep that, man. This man, his people being killed by Jewish people, and he don't want a drink. He don't want a drink made by the people, oppressing his people. He don't want a drink, a branded drink. It's not even given to him by Jewish people. It's given to him by British Airways, but Jewish people made that drink, and he don't want it. Jewish people make Jewish people won't drive a German car, no matter how good their performance is. That's how much love they got for their people. And if they won't drive a car, and if they won't drink a drink, what the fuck are black people doing giving our life to white people's God? What are black people doing in the Christian church? You mean tell me they won't take a drink from their oppressors, but we're going to take a philosophy from our oppressor? We're going to live a life, a whole life dedicated to how he said we should serve God? Black man, we got to be better, man. So lucky don't go by you, so lucky.
Yeah, and it stood it as well goes, nah, he's not going to have it. Damn. Because Jewish people made it, and they know that, they rightfully know that, yo, the way Jewish people treat them, they shouldn't treat us like this. So what we're going to do is we're not going to support nothing that they do. Us as black people, we let everything slide, man. Everything we let slide. We let everybody be racist to us. Let everybody abuse us. We try to be in everybody's country. We try to be everywhere, man. Listen, us swarms about racism, man. He'll tell you. Listen, he'll let you know, man. This is what we try and do. We try and make friends with the Chinese. And understand this. You live in England, so the people here, they don't act like the racist to your face, but behind your back they are. So now, when do they show you their racism? When you go to their country. And what do? Like the dummy that you are, you have them here and you befriend them and be so kind to them and be like, oh, you can't speak English, but I'll help you. I'll teach you English. I'll help you do this. I'll help you do that. You feel sorry for them and help them do all these things. And all this help you're giving them, they're going to go back to their country and talk bad about you anyway. I don't care how much you help them. They're gonna call you a nigger anyway. Imagine that you're trying to help Chinese people. Why you don't give a shit? You're trying to help people that will never help you, man. You go to their country and they look at you like, yo, what you doing here? That's how they look at you. But now what do? You give them your all and help them and give them everything. And this is what I've never understood. Black business owners that hire outside of their race, man. Listen, Chinatown's yet to hire a nigga yet, man.
That's right.
Still waiting to see one nigga working in Chinatown. Guess what? They won't do it, man. You go to Chinatown, they won't do it. Listen, Chinatown is so racist that the signs in Chinese, they don't give a shit that you can't understand it. Listen, the signs are all in Chinese. The menu is in Chinese. You have to just look at the menu and guess. That's what you have to do. They don't care that you don't speak the language. Why? Because they understand Chinatown is not for you. You know how you know Chinatown is not for you? Because it's called Chinatown, man. That's why it's called Chinatown. Because it means it's not for you. It means this is for Chinese people. That's like me having a shop called the nigger shop. That means this is the shop for niggers, man. And obviously, black people don't see it like that. Black people see it as, oh, we want to be all inclusive. Whereas the Chinese know not to be all inclusive. Half of them that work in the nail salons don't speak English. Half of them just, you go in there. Have you noticed you go there? Have you noticed even you go to the car wash, only the main man speaks English?
Yeah, he hires all his brethren, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. He hires all his brethren. They just do the job. They don't learn English to speak to you. This is what they do. They speak to him. He speaks to you. He speaks to them. He translates, says, yeah, just wash his car, wants this. And half the time, they probably speak about you in their language, especially in the Chinese shops. You're in there spending all your money there, thinking, yeah, because I'm going to go on this course and I'm going to rival the Chinese and I'm going to be the top nail tech in the world. It's not going to happen, man. It's lucky you.
It's terrible, man. When Chinese people come to Jamaica and stuff, we treat them grateful, man. We treat them nice. You know what I mean? If a man's a racist, we cuss him. So, yo, what you doing, man? Leave him, man. We used to cut for them. We used to cut for the East Indians, man. When they used to have something called Paki bashing, you know what I mean? I'm not dissing them, man. That's what it was called. It's called Paki bashing in the 60s. Black man stood up for the Pakistanis, man. The same people that you call gremlins and niggers and gangsters, we love them when it comes to other nations, man. We help them out, man. You don't believe us, you better ask the Pakistani community, man. You better ask the Chinese, man. We help them. When you go, if you was to go to their country, it wouldn't be the same. Them same people that you love so much and fight for, they treat you like garbage, man. They don't like you, man. They got derogatory names for your people, man. They would never give their daughter to marry your sons, or have your sons marry their daughters, or have their daughters marry your sons, whatever the case may be. It would never happen. They would never give you a job, man. I was a Jamaican shop, couldn't believe it, Bar. I saw all types of nations in there, man. Indian, African, everyone. Why? Because a black man ain't racist. A black man trying to help everybody, and that don't work. Helping everybody don't work, man. The Indian man helps his own. Chinese man helps his own, and that's how they flourish. And the reason why black people, you know what? This is the reason why black people can't prosper in life, because we're not racist enough. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Black people say, I can't be racist. I ain't being racist. Black man, you need to be racist, man. The reason why we don't flourish is why we're not racist enough. The East Indian man is racist, man. He has petrol stations and he hires his own. You see an Indian man sweeping the floor in the petrol station. It don't matter if he speaks English or not. He's getting the job over you. Chinese people work in Chinatown, if they speak English or not, if they're legal or not, man. How much stories you heard about immigration doing a sweep in the Chinese shops, man? They'll take the risk before they hire you. You speak English, you're born here, you got papers, but they'd rather take the risk before they hire you. Black man, your problem is you're not racist enough. You need to be so racist that you only hire your own. You need to be so racist that you only marry a black woman and give her your money and make black children, and your money stays in the black community. You need to be so racist that you help black people out. You should be so racist that you help the black man out before you have other nations. Racism works, man. You said, I can't be racist, but Jesus said, turn the other cheek and all that garbage there, man. Like, the Christianity destroys black people, man. I can't bear to hear it, man. It's the worst thing that happened to black people. Meanwhile, all the other nations ain't pushing that Christian garbage, man, and they flourish, man. They have schools of their own, universities of their own, healthy, lovely marriages, man. Children that go to university, man. Children that become doctors and lawyers, man. And what do we have? Well, everybody else getting married, Dungle Bar. I'll use my man's one. Everybody else is getting weddings, and we're getting baby showers, man. And you can thank Christianity for that. We ain't racist enough. Black man's like, nah, man, listen, man, I can't help black people out, man. I love all people. What's one Nanga bar? When I was down, you know, you should own that keep you down. You know, say Nanga bar. Listen, man, you see when times are hard, you be surprised. You only gotta watch out for, man. What a garbage there, man. Of course you gotta watch out for your own. Black people say this Nanga bar, yo, you gotta watch out for your own, you know. Well, who else you meant to watch out for? If you're a black man here and you live around other black people, then who do you have to watch out for so a man don't rob your car? Of course it's a black man. Who do you think the Chinese watch out for? If you're a Chinese man in China and you got a car, you keep your car locked. Why? Because a Chinese man's gonna rob your car. But for some reason they make her like, whoa. For some reason black people make her like, whoa, it's you're only gonna watch out for, as if to say black people are no good. Well, if you live around black people, of course, who's gonna rob your car? Black people are. Who's gonna be the one to do your dirty? Black people are, because we're around each other. And then we make her like, see, black people are no good because it's a black man that stole from me. It's a black man that robbed my car. Well, who else is it gonna be? I don't see no white people around. It's ridiculous, man. We got to be racist, man. No matter what a black man done to you in the past, we need to be racist, man. It works. You don't believe it? Ask the white man. How did the white man get England so strong and powerful and full of money? Racism. How is the Pakistani man doing so good? Racism. How is the Chinese man doing so good? Through racism. Black man, we need to be more racist, man. I said it. So luck, yeah. Wait me a second. Wait 1 minute.
Get me tomorrow. Listen, first day at camping. What? How long has it been?
Boy, so
it's been a minute, you know.
Yeah, you know, still. It's always talking, but you still got it. It's always still got it.
We'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow at 12 p.m. It's been a while.
Bring your best scholars, man. Come through. You know what I mean? With the see that the Lord always comes out on top, man. So luck, yeah. You get the next one.
Kinda, and the food's got to be mad. I've got there now, yeah. I'm just seeing like some soggy food, like water with some mad noodles. I'm like, yo, where's the rice? Where's the chicken? Then I found a restaurant now on TikTok. You know, TikTok gives you the restaurant, so I found it. Now it's 9 p.m, bro. The restaurant closed at 11 p.m. And we've got there now. It's kind of empty. And they say don't go in restaurants that's empty like that, innit? But there's obviously like 3 people sitting there. Bro, as soon as we got to the door, the lady was like, no, I'm no black. Like, she's being rude. And my brethren, people in the comments are even saying on the video, I think it's because you got the camera. Yeah. No, bro, we've got glasses that's got the camera, the new Ray-Ban things. So you don't even know man's got a camera on it. So we just use that anyways. The light's on. It's recording. She's like, yeah, no black. Like, then we've gone in. My brethren's like, no, bun this. I'm saying to my brethren, let's just go, man.
You can't eat there now.
Bro, yeah, we've gone in now. And then like he's trying to ask for menu. The ladies are like, no, like go away, bro. There was even a time when I tried to get a cab and the guy said like that, no blacks to be here. I think this is mental. Even the hotel we staying in, I was posting it. I didn't even get to post this one because I couldn't be bothered. They come into our rooms every day saying we don't pay and that. Like, I'm thinking, are these not taking a piss? So the funny thing is now I've got the video on my phone and I've posted it on Snap and that. They're just like, after like harassing us, they're saying, obviously, we're sorry. We need to give you a gift. Bro, best believe we've gone out, we've come back, and there was a gift on our bed. What do you think it was? Bananas, bro.
It's like a dog bomb. I got to take this one, man. It's a luck, yeah. I don't know where to attack it, man.
This right here is. Sometimes I'm surprised when black people speak about racism like they didn't know it existed, man. Like what do you think we've been experiencing for all these years? Like he's surprised. Understand this: when you see racists and let them know, well, I know you're racist, and I'm not surprised. That hurts them more. A lot of these racists, they want to get a reaction out of you. Once you let them know, well, I know you're racist. You know, it's not. I can tell. I've been dealing with this for all these years. Sometimes you have to play it off like that. Like when you go on the news and you act so shocked, like you didn't know. You're supposed to go on the news or wherever and make the white or whoever it is reporters uncomfortable. You meant to say things like, well, I mean, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. The whole world hates black people. You meant to let them know. You meant to let them know, like, well, this ain't nothing new. But when you go on there and you go on shot like you don't know, sometimes you have to be like, well, you know, I've been experienced racism my whole life. This is no different. This is what you got to do. You got to say, yeah, what I experienced in China is no different to what I experienced in England. Because this is what will happen. The British white man will try and use this video and make it like he's innocent of any racism and try to just pin it on the Chinese. No, every nation is racist towards us, man. And that's just how it is. So lucky you.
Yeah, you're right, man. Every nation. Like, remember when the black players went to like some foreign country and they're making monkey noises, and Britain was like, "This is appalling." I think, shut up, man. We get called monkey in England as well. Try to push the blame, like, "Oh man, this is appalling. This is terrible. We get called monkey in our own country." Should I say, man? But yeah, black man. Listen, you look at the Chinese man and he looks so innocent, and you know, speaking of English, and they look all innocent. Listen, they're racist too. See, the youth for the ISUPK was tripping, man. You thought we were some racist bastards, man, with a chip on our shoulder, man. This is all nations are against us. This is why we got to marry our own, man. Leave Mr. Chin's daughter alone, man. We got to do our own thing. You know, look, a Chinese man that's been in Jamaica for a long time. You know, he learned to live with you for 20 years, man. But his family back home, the same man you're supporting, hate you, man. Swarms is telling you right here. They gave him a gift full of bananas, implying that he's a monkey.
That's crazy. like I'm expecting the gift to be a car or something. He said it was bananas, and imagine the people who the Lord called nothing that eat rat, cats, and dogs. These people have become to rule over us, man. Imagine the people that the Lord called. Now you know how Ezra's felt, man. When it's like the people the Lord reputed as nothing, man. The people that was nothing, now they become to be lords over us. Imagine this. A man that eats rats, cats, and dogs is telling you can't come in this car because of the color of your skin. Meanwhile, this man eats rat, cat, and dogs. Meanwhile, this man is the spread of the coronavirus. And he's telling you can't come in this car because of the color of your skin. And you mean to tell me something ain't wrong? And this is the thing, man. How about we just stay away from them and get our own vehicles?
That's right.
Stop our own system and do what we need to do. That's what we should do. We need to do what we need to do and let them do whatever. Because this is what you'll find when all these nations are struggling and poor. Who do they find? Black people.
That's right.
That's exactly what they do. When they're poor and struggling and want money. And hold on. You racist Chinese people. How about you get your Chinese shops out my neighborhood, man? How about that? Do that. How about you take these Chinese shops out the ghetto, man? Go. Listen, imagine this. You greedy bastards, man. Imagine this. You got Chinatown and you still got a Chinese shop in the ghetto.
That's right.
Why don't you move that Chinese shop to Chinatown, man? That's what we should do. We should say to them, this is what we should do. Listen, they're basically saying, you can't come in here because you're black. What we should do is hold our eyes like this and say, I'm not going to eat from you because that's what we should do. Look, you're in the mock asking, what if we started mocking your eyes, man? You wouldn't like it. Don't like it. Guess what? I'm not going to eat from you because, and I start squinting my eyes like that. Then what? Chinese people would be the first to say that's racist. But now, when they do these things to us, it's no problem. And this is why, man, don't support the Chinese shop in your neighborhood, man. This is what to do. Don't support it. Because I'll be honest with you, I ain't never seen a Chinese person in the Chinese shop. Never in my life. Have you ever seen a Chinese person in the Chinese shop?
You know what's crazy? You know what Chinese food? What do Chinese people eat? Because you see what you eat in a Chinese shop. Like the average black man would get like what? Egg fried rice and whatnot. But apparently Chinese people don't eat that.
That's what I'm saying. Someone with Chinese friends, let me know what the Chinese eat. Honestly, I don't know the difference between Korean, Chinese, Japanese, South Korean, North Korean. You're all Chinese to me. So like, in my ignorance, you're all Chinese. Listen, I don't know the difference between a Japanese man, a Chinese man, a Korean man, South Korean man, a Filipino man. You're all to me, you all fall under the umbrella of Chinese. Everybody's Chinese to me. Everybody is Chinese to me.
Benjamin, just call them all Chinese.
That's it. They're all Chinese. Don't give me all of these posh terms. No, I'm from South Korea. No, I'm from Hong Kong. Listen, you're all Chinese to me. I don't listen. You're Chinese and that's that. Forget that.
Are you saying we Indians as well? I call them all Indians. Man, like, now Pakistani, like, what man, Indian man. I'm like, no, go call it Indian man. It's Indian man over here. I don't know about Bangladeshi or Bengali or whatever, man. It's all Indian man to me. So luck, yeah. Or Indian man for me. But yeah, man, can you believe that though? Imagine saying no black, but when your people are in a neighborhood and our girls are getting French tips from you and getting nails done, you ain't got a problem with that. When our woman getting the nails done by you, he pays your rent then. That's why black man, the problem, man, we're not racist enough, man. That's the problem, man. We're too loving. Christianity got us loving, man. It was too loving, man. We got our heads in the clouds. Everybody else, everybody else is Christian also, but they're a different type of Christian, man. Different type of Christian, man. When a white man's a Christian, but when it's time to go to war, he goes to war. Donald Trump's a Christian, but right about now, he's going to war, man. Ukraine and Russia are two Christian countries, man, going to war, man. Black man's Christianity is turn off a cheek. Just be loving. Don't matter what you do to me. You don't worry about it. What you say about people, don't worry about it, man. It's in the past, man. Ukraine and Russia are two different. They're both not Christian, and they fight each other right now. Both want vengeance, man. George Bush was Christian, but when 9/11 happened, he wanted results, man. He wanted payback and revenge, man. Black Christians are something else. We're some loving punks, man, that think that if we just stay calm, we're gonna get the kingdom of heaven one day and float off in the clouds. Black man, we believe in fairy tales, man. We gotta fix up, man. So luck, yeah. Terrible, man. Let me see what else I got here. So lucky, baby.
Two ethnic minorities that the racist people hate the most: Black Caribbeans, South Asian Pakistanis. I'm gonna break it down for you and tell you exactly why. Firstly, Black Caribbeans. They were the first immigrants to come over from abroad to this country of color. Now, this country was a predominantly 99% white country, and the immigrants from the Caribbean came here, Windrush generation, etc. And they're the ones that brought a different climate to this country. They're the ones that brought in the color and changed the dynamics of the white British person. Now, racist people will never forgive them. They always blame them to say they were the first ones. It's because of them it started. That's the reason why black people, unfortunately, will always be hated in Great Britain. Racism will always be ripe with them. Secondly, South Asian Pakistanis. Reason why with the Pakistanis, why they are hated as much or even more maybe, due to the fact that not only did they come as immigrants as well with colour, they done something different. They brought their religion too. So there goes just a country of white people, Christian people. It turned to white and black. Then it turned to white, black, brown, Christianity and Islam as well. It changed the whole dynamics. That's why they're never forgiven. That's why when you speak to a racist person, they will always tell you.
Mangos. There's two people hated here, the Caribbeans and the Pakistanis. Let me tell you something. Even Pakistanis hate black people. Which let you know, he's saying there's two hated people, man. The blacks and the Pakistanis, which is true. But guess what? The Pakistanis hate blacks too. Blacks don't hate Pakistanis, but Pakistanis hate blacks, which lets you know that we're hated above all people. This man tried to narrow it down to two. Them same Pakistanis you're talking about that are so hard done by, and they brought their religion and the white man hates them. Them same Pakistanis hate black people, man. Call us names like Carla and Shidis and make out like, don't let your daughter marry them. Don't be around them. There's trouble, man. Even they hate us too, man. When the Bible talks about we're hated above all nations and all nations wag their head at us, even the African, which everybody hates, even he thinks he's better than us too. So all them Caribbeans don't go to school, you know. They don't go to university, man. All they don't get married, you know. Even they hate us too, man. Which lets you know we're the children of Israel, man. That all nation wag their head at. All nation look down upon. So lucky, yo.
And he's saying they hate us for that. Listen, man. I think you'll find white people hated black people way before we even came to England. So that don't even make no sense. He's saying, yeah, they hate them because They came here. Listen, they've hated us way back in the days. They've hated us from Esau and Jacob, man. That hatred's been going on from then. That hatred's been going on from all the way back then. Don't think it's got anything to do with England and us like coming here. Because when we went here and we was in the Caribbean, they were still killing us the same. That's before we ever stepped foot on English soil. So tell him, don't skip over that part, man. If you're going to talk about it, listen, you're going to find out about England's hatred. You come to camp tomorrow, man.
That's right.
You'll find out about England. He will learn. He will find out about England's hatred. You'll learn that tomorrow, man. In Leicester, right by the clock tower, man. You're going to be right by the clock tower. Listen, man, come on down to Leicester. You're going to hear all about England's hatred. You're going to hear how they listen. Some of you are probably sick of us, but yes, tomorrow you're going to hear the Jews are black. You're going to hear it again. Listen, we're going to keep
never get sold. Never get sold.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, listen. So some of us brothers been doing camp so long that before brother says the words, I know what words coming next. I know exactly what's coming next. Listen, so you come to camp tomorrow, man, and come and get cleaned of all the filth. Come and get cleaned of all the filth that you're filthy with.
That's right.
But lucky are you.
No, absolutely, man. I'm talking about black people are hated amongst the hated. Yeah. Give me a nation of people that people just hate, man. You know what you're talking about?
Say that again.
Give me a nation of people that people just hate.
Listen, people hate us for nothing, man. And with the Pakistanis, I can kind of see why the white man hates them. To some degree, I can see why. I mean, he comes in there, especially they come in England, and there's certain things that they do, so I can understand it. But with us, honestly, I'm not even being biased. Black people are actually harmless in England. They actually came here, tried to make a way, tried to work. Imagine this: black people came here and tried to work, and you refused to let them work, like things like that, man. And this man's talking about how white people hate black people, and sometimes you have to fight fire with fire, man. All of this are fight hate with love. That I've never seen that work, man. Fight hate with love. That's some Chris. Listen, the oppressor tells you that, and Russia's not fighting Ukraine with love, man. I don't see that. I don't see Russia and Ukraine fighting with love. I don't see love hearts everywhere. What I do see is bombs, though. That's what I do see.
That's right.
I see Russia drop a bomb. Listen, I don't see Russia drop a bomb and Ukraine respond with blowing a kiss. I don't see that. Ukraine don't respond with blowing kisses. Ukraine drop bombs right back. So when they tell you fight hate with love, ask them, well, when has that ever been done? Because I ain't never seen it. Fight hate with love. I ain't never seen that in my life. So lucky you.
No, it's true, man. That's what they teach us. What right about now? It's imagine me and Dung Balls in Leicester the other day. As a Christian, having a good Christian debate, the man was telling us about William Wilberforce and blah, 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 and how white people pay their debt because they abolished slavery. For a second, I forgot what the whole protest was about. I thought, hold on, you're out here to block immigrants? I go to him, what's this protest about? Yeah, we don't want no immigrants in our country, man. We want to keep British values. Hold on. You tell me about Jesus and love and God's all one and God loves everybody, but you don't want immigrants in your country? I can't everybody. You said God's all love and you love everybody, but then you don't want immigrants in your country. God loves everybody. Immigrants are somebody, right? Wouldn't you want them in your country? That's what I'm talking about. White Christianity is different from black Christianity. White Christianity is get these immigrants out, keep Britain white, they drop bombs on countries, rob people oil. Black Christianity is some nonsense. Black people are serving something they have no idea about, man. You have no idea about. Black people think that they know the Bible and they think that they're scholars in Christianity. You know nothing about, man. Come to Dungabar's history class on a Wednesday. We'll tell you about Christianity. Let me tell you something, man. The British went over to India and pushed Christianity and was raping little boys, man. And there was a church across the road from the brothel, man. The scholars said that if you stood in the road, you can hear the church hymns with your left ear and women screaming with your right ear, man. That's Christianity, man. Black people, you're serving something you know nothing about. While you're banging a tambourine and shaking, dancing, and thinking that you're speaking in tongues and oh my good Christian, you don't shut up, man. You know nothing about it, man. The people that invented it, the people that invented the religion, don't do what you do on Sunday, man. They don't talk what you do on Sunday. They don't fight how you fight on Sunday, man. They go to war, drop bombs, steal people's oil, man, while you sing and dance and bang the tambourine. You have no idea, man. So lucky on the world.
For real.
Let's see what else I got.
Listen, on your
Killed
stream,
a
you have to
9-year-old
change your
girl when he fell.
Say again?
On your stream, you have to change it black as well.
Yeah, I think that's why I went working yesterday. I'm probably too busy doing the maintenance and shit. I like the old way, man. I like the way it's all black and shit, man.
Nah, this one, I reckon this one looks better still. I can't lie.
I sound racist, but I like, I don't know, maybe because I'm not used to changing it. I like the old way,
Nah,
man.
you'll get used to it still, but I prefer this one.
I'll get it takes some time. Let me get the next one.
Killed a 9-year-old girl when he fell asleep at the wheel after taking drugs has been jailed for 4 years. 23-year-old Martin Asolo Aguga mounted a pavement and hit Ada Bukaki and her 5-year-old brother in Watling Street, Bexley Heath last August. The girl was riding her bike in front of other members of her family who managed to jump to safety. Both children were rushed to hospital just after 9 a.m. on the 3rd of August, but Ada died from her injuries 2 days later. Asolo Aguga was still under the influence when he got behind the wheel after smoking cannabis the night before. He was sentenced at Woolwich Crown Court on Monday for causing the schoolgirl's death. He pled guilty to causing death by dangerous driving and driving while unfit through drugs at an earlier hearing.
Look at that, man. Don't tell me. I don't want no one telling me weed isn't a drug, man. Don't tell me now weed's not a drug, man. It's a plant. Listen, my whole life for hearing that weed isn't a drug, it's a plant. Shut up, man. This man smoked weed and was under the influence and killed children, man. Don't tell me weed are addicted. Listen, imagine there's people that drink and before work they say, no, I'm not drinking at work. You know what I mean? There's people that do many things and they say, you know what, I'm going to work now, I can't even do this, man. But when it comes to weed, man will smoke before work. Listen, on the bus donger bar, there's a sign saying don't smoke on the bus or you get a £500 fine. Does that stop anybody? No. Don't tell me weed ain't a drug, man. You no matter what fines you put in place, this man smoked before his slavery, smoked before work. Not any slavery, not office job, a bus driving job, man. This man smoked and look, now it cost him his freedom. Weed is a drug, man. I heard some idiots speaking to Captain Kapashi and weed's not a drug, it's in the Bible. Listen, man, I can't do no more, Dongo. I can't debate these idiots, man. The man said it. He goes, listen, there's medication here that you can breathe in and it will unblock your nose. I said, what? So what's that got to do with weed, man? You mean tell me mental vapors and smoke ain't the same thing, man? This man trying to compare vapor and the mint aroma with smoke. Are you for real? Listen, the aroma opens up your airwaves, man. Smoke makes you cough. Smoke shouldn't be in your lungs, man. Smoke contains carbon monoxide. It makes you cough naturally. And these were leaders of black people. These are fake Israelite leaders talking about you can't smoke and it's in the Bible and it's good for you. I can't do it, man. I can't do it no more. So luck, yeah. I can't do stupidity, man. I don't mind debating somebody, but if a man's trying to, I'd rather a man say, you know what, I'm stuck on weed, man. A man trying to justify weed, I can't do it. So lucky, you.
And with that, that's rough, man, because he wants to smoke cannabis and not just the little girl he killed. You put in everybody else that's on the bus, is life in danger. Imagine people pay their bus fare to go from A to B, and you're high on the bus, putting everybody's life in danger, man. And this is why the bus drivers, they drug test. They're supposed to, but I was reading the comments, and one of the men in the comments goes, "I've been a bus driver for 30 years, and I've only been drug tested once." So now, because of him, they're going to increase the drug tests, and they need to, because why? They need to know who they're employing. This is the thing: if you want to get high, go get high, but don't put people's life in danger. You want to kill yourself by smoking? You go do it over there, man. You go do that on your own, where you can't ruin nobody else's life because you're such a drug addict. You have to smoke and veer off the road in a bus. Imagine that. Do you know how much innocent people you could have killed? You could have killed all the people on the bus. Why? Because a plant's stronger than you. because there's a plant that's stronger than you, and you can't say, you know what, I'm gonna go without. And the sentence is crazy. 4 years. I don't know how we got so low. 4 years. That's crazy, man. They should have increased that shit. Maybe that will send a message out that don't drug. What do they call it? Drug driving. Call it drug driving. Before there was a thing called just drink driving. Now there's a thing called drug driving. Where once upon a time, if you're smoking cannabis behind the wheel, police wouldn't say nothing. But they passed laws now, and if you get caught for that, you can be on a driving ban for it. So now you need to ask yourself, all right, then, is my driving license and me getting from A to B in my vehicle, is this more important to me than this little plant? You need to decide, man. If you pick that little plant over having your driving license and going from A to B, you need rehab, man. You might just need rehab. So lucky you.
Absolutely, man. This man's sick. And this man's selfish, man. Because he wants to feel a buzz in the morning. Listen, how much people on the bus? Like 50 people on the bus?
Probably more.
The capacity of the bus is like 50, I'm sure. And he put 50 people's life at stake, man. And people off the bus as well. And he killed a child. You know what I mean? Killing a big person is bad enough, but he killed a child, man. Because he wants to smoke weed. Let me tell you something, black man. Weed is a drug, man. If you got that habit, contact the ISUPK. Listen, don't feel embarrassed. We're always on it, man. Don't feel embarrassed, man. Come to ISUPK and get fixed, man. Get fixed, man. Be in a drug program, man. Fight that demon, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with, you know, we in the world, we know no better. You know what I mean? Living under this white man, you know, it makes sense to smoke weed, but now it's time to stop, man. Black man, in 2025 ain't the time to be stuck on weed. Don't go by. Have you been seeing the news and that?
Yeah, war everywhere.
Coming to an end, man. You don't want to die with the oppressor because you can't start smoking weed. They're saying stuff about you watched them Joe Rogan interviews and that. They're saying what a nuclear bomb can do and all that stuff. They're saying how even if he was in a bunker, they're saying that if you was in a bunker, they're saying why would you want to be in a bunker? They're saying that you'd rather die. They're saying nuclear winters cause big issues, man. And you can't grow anything, you'd rather just die. They're saying what nuclear bombs do to your skin, man, how to melt your eyes and that, man. Black man, you don't want none of this, man. Just put that weed down, man. The Lord don't want you to go through none of this. The Lord don't want you to go through nuclear winters and so forth. Black man, just put down the weed, man. Crab, shrimp, and lobster, man. That's all you gotta do. Get on the Lord's good side. Salakia, yo.
That's it, man. Don't let that weed defeat you, man. Now, obviously, if you got a habit, you just phone for help and you'll get the help. Now, obviously, it's not going to be a habit that you're going to kick by yourself, because some people think, you know what, I want to join the UPK, but because I smoke weed, I'm going to quit first, then I'm going to join. It doesn't work like that, man. That's like a man saying, I'm sick, but I'm going to go to the hospital when I get better. You don't make no sense. It's backwards. Now, listen, when you're sick, that's when you're meant to contact the school, man. When you got these demons, that's when you're meant to contact the school. Listen, man, Christ goes, those that are whole need not a physician, man.
Right.
Christ said, listen, a man that's got no problems in life, listen to a Christian man that's so perfect and got no problems in life. He don't need us, man. He's perfect. He don't need us. Christ said, all right, then you're so perfect, you don't need a physician, man. Whereas, if you know that you're battling demons and you need help, contact the physicians, man. There's a ton of physicians in the school.
That's right.
So contact the physicians, man, and get the help that you need. That's how you fix the problem. First of all, you acknowledge that you got a problem. This is what you have to do first. You have to acknowledge that you got a problem, and then you will fix it. But if you live life like, nah, I ain't got no problem, that's a coping mechanism for you to not change anything. So guess what? You're supposed to feel bad and feel like garbage and feel like, oh man, my life's hard. And you're meant to feel like that. If you feel like that, there's hope for you. Now, if you don't feel like that and you feel like, yo, what I'm doing is fine and there's no problem, maybe you're past repair at this stage. Or a man that feels bad, at least he knows, all right, then I'm doing something wrong and is willing to fix it. Now, a man that thinks, yeah, he's perfect and nothing needs fixing, that's the problem. So lucky you.
Absolutely, man. Let me get the last one for wrap up.
The death penalty for smuggling drugs in Angel Delight sachets. 3 Brits are facing the death penalty for smuggling drugs in Angel Delight sachets. The trial of 3 Brits accused of smuggling cocaine in Bali began Tuesday, With all facing the death penalty in a nation with some of the world's toughest narcotics laws, Indonesia hands out severe punishments for drug smuggling and has previously executed foreigners, but has upheld a moratorium on the death sentence since 2017. Couple Jonathan Christopher Collier, 38, and Lisa Ellen Stocker, 39, were arrested on February 1st after being stopped at Bali's International Airport with 17 alleged packages of cocaine that weighed nearly 1 kilogram. They appeared in court alongside Phineas Ambrose Float, 31, who was allegedly due to receive the packages and arrested a few days later. Float was seen disembarking a prison van at Denpasar Central Court while he hurled abuse at members of the press, telling journalists to fuck off as he was led to a holding cell today. Collier and Stocker had been halted by airport cops at the X-ray machine after finding alleged suspicious items in their suitcases.
When people hear cases like this, man, the British public go crazy, man. Oh, those kids, man. Give them another chance. You know what I mean? They don't deserve to die. Everyone makes mistakes, man. And listen, man, I don't feel bad for them at all. So luck, yeah. You're taking drugs from Bali to England. Where you think them drugs are going to end up, man? In Brixton. Where you think them drugs are going to end up, man? Handsworth, Aston, wherever black people are. Why? Because we're the ones that are destroyed. We're the ones that take the most drugs. That's where you're going to end up. Them same white kids that you feel so sorry for is the reason why your dad ain't in your life. It's the reason why you was born a crack baby. It's the reason why your neighborhood's upside down. It's the reason why that man outside your block of flats is begging for change. They're the reason why. Where you think the drugs are gonna go? Their actions is the reason why your neighborhood is the way it is, man. And you're crying for them. What about all the lives they destroy, man? What about all the parents that they've torn away from the families? What about all the kids in care because of them? I don't feel no way, man. I didn't lock them up. I ain't killing them. The Lord said that they deserve to die. Who am I to argue with the Lord, man? So lucky are you.
Yeah, that's rough. They're in a place where they're going to give them the death penalty. They said they've executed foreigners before, but honestly, I can't see them executing British foreigners. Well, there's something about England that holds some power. Like the Bible says, the beast, who can make war with him, man? Listen, England's part of that beast. People kind of know, like, yo, we don't really run it with a few of them European countries. So with them, they might not get the death penalty. They'll probably just get jailed. But in terms of executed, I feel like England will always step in. But like you said, them drugs was definitely going to go on the streets, man. Now, if more people was threatened with execution, maybe less people would try and take that risk. Imagine this. How dumb do you have to be to try and walk through the airport with all them drugs? Come on. You know they got scanners. Like how do you even like why would you even attempt to even do it? Which is the dumbest thing ever. You know they have scanners in the airport and you know they don't miss nothing. So for you to do that shows that you don't have a brain, man. It shows that you're not the mastermind behind it. That's what it shows. I guarantee you the mastermind is somewhere behind. Like, these idiots actually thought they was going to get through. So lucky you.
That's crazy, man. Listen, I don't feel bad. Not at all, man. You know what I mean? They're the reason why black people die. But when they die, it's a shame. Everyone feels sad. And they're just kids. And kids make mistakes. Nah, man. Listen, them drugs were headed to my community. They're headed for my people, man. You know what I mean? So I don't feel nowhere at all. But anyway, come tomorrow by the Clock Tower, Leicester Town Centre. Then we got class at Maidstone Road, Caribbean Centre, LE2 0UA, 5207. Make sure you come through. It's gonna be a mad one, man. You know what I mean? Also, if you can't see it, look out on live on ISUPK, United Kingdom, Facebook, Periscope, Instagram. We're gonna go live on there as well. Make sure you live, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. So lucky. Everyone also as well, man. Father for everyone for coming through. We'll be here again on the ends next week, Friday, 9 to 11. For why they hit that like button also. And contact the school 079-607-4784. If you're a black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, be in the troop 90 days, receive a name, come to the school, man. Keep the feast days, pay your tithes, man. And with that, shalom.
Shalom, Israel.